Welcome to Igbo Table Talks with Ollie and
Mecca.
okay.
All right, let's go.
So, welcome back everyone.
That's right.
Today's topic
Is
is
drum roll.
so are Nigerians in the diaspora?
More Nigerian than those back home.
Yes,
So
more
this
Nigerians
focuses,
than those in back home.
this focuses on the
What is
cultural
the
tug of war,
mm-hmm.
right, of identity. Yeah, you want to open the floor with this?
Yeah. So I know we kind of started talking about it a little bit.
Right.
And for me, just even speaking from the right now here it's summer is gearing up, all the different URU events, African events
Yes.
is lining up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a reminder of like, how much, we as Africans or Igbos really take pride in being there. And I think
Of course.
we're even in a time where there's even more pride. Like it's almost like we value that identity even more than
Okay.
before, because like before people used to try to hide
Sure.
that they're
Nicknames.
Africans,
That's right.
changing their names,
Pleasure.
going by their American names, giving themselves nicknames. But now it's almost like a thing of pride. And we definitely have been noticing it more with Africans just having more pride in being the fact that they are Africans.
Yep.
And we're seeing all the UIU events lining up as well for this summer. And so just thinking from that perspective, I really do think that the newer generation are definitely taking pride in the fact that let's say newer, the young generation are taking pride in the fact that they are Africans, that they are Nigerians, and specifically that they are Igbos.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a thing. Like I've seen so many different reels, like, oh, it's an Igbo event when they start playing Igbo music.
Hey.
It's an Igbo event,
The
they're
desert-
chanting. Yeah, it's an Igbo event when flavor music comes on. So there's all these different reels about like
anthem.
about Igbos,
Oh, yeah.
I even saw one reel and I'm like, okay, this one is taking it a little too far. He was talking about how they already know they'll marry an Igbo woman, so every other relationship they're in right now is practice.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay. Like people,
Football.
I guess
I don't know where.
I guess a little, they're pushing it, but it's like, yeah, we see the Igbo pride, we see the African pride, we see the Nigerian pride, and so yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And one more point,
Yeah.
I think also why we're seeing more of that happening here um is the fact that there's a lot of hardship going on right now, especially in Nigeria. There's a lot of hardship, going on in Nigeria. People are not happy with their rulers. I mean, we're not happy here either. But I know. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. Let's be real. Chichi is not really,
the presidencies.
There's no checks and balances. So that's why I'm saying they're rulers. People are not happy with their rulers. And it's a lot of, just jobs are hard, things are very hard. So I think that makes it hard to just really take pride in your country when you feel like you're suffering and you just, you just want to leave Japan, you want to hate your people.
I got them.
Yeah, so that's where their mind is. A lot of times, when there's bigger issues, you're not really focusing on, oh yeah, I'm not.
Sure.
And you're in Nigeria, so where's the, oh, I'm Nigerian, I love being Nigerian. No, they're trying to leave Nigeria. But the ones who have left, they're in a better place to now say, yes, I'm Nigerian. But the ones there, like, take me with you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's my perspective on that.
Yeah, no, I got them. He could when she come she was okay, yeah. Hindi no na la bekee. Can you maka ala bekee by now? I'm hindi no na Europe. Ana make a hand, but hindi no na la bekee. Aga me say otu anyị na-akpa agwa. Anyị na-emekarị ndị nọ n'ụlọ na ihe gbasa ịbụ Nigerian. The flag. Ị na-efe ebe niile ka dị mmadụ ma. Anyị ma otu anyị na-agba mbọ na ụlọ akwụkwọ na ọrụ anyị na ebe niile anyị nọ. Ọ na-eme ka ụwa niile masị ndị a ọ ntu nnọdụ ha dị, ọ ntu agwa ha dị. Ọ na-eme ka ndị masị ya unu bịawa soro anyị na ọrụ na this company, soro anyị na ụlọ akwụkwọ, soro anyị na nke n'ihi na ma sports ma ihe elu ụwa ala ndị Naịjirịa nọ ya. Gaa Houston, gaa DMV, gaa Cali, gaa LA, ị ga-ahụ sị ebe ọbụla ị na-ahụ Nigerians
Mm-hmm.
Ndị bekee ga-asị they're contributing.
Mm-hmm.
Ọ bụ ha nọ na-ati aka. Na ọ na-eme ka ndị obodo ọzọ na-ahụ sị ndị a ha dị iche. Ha dị iche, agwa ha dị iche na agwa ndị Kenya Americans, right? N'ihi na the Nigerians na-asị was all rugged anyhow. Ụzọ ọbụla kụgasịa mee gbaa mbọ mee ọrụ gị. N'ime ya, ị ga-ahụkwa sị Nigerian Independence Day bịa. Ị ga-ahụ sị ndị nọ na Naija niile ma Yoruba, Igbo, Ibibio, Edo, ka ọbụla n'ala bekee ha na-buru flag Naija fee ya ebe niile, day parties, all that stuff karịa ndị nọ n'ụlọ ndị nọ Naija. We can test it out. October 1st, 2026 bịa kpọọ onye nọ n'ụlọ kpọọ mmadụ nọ Naija say, oh brother, happy Independence Day. Ha ga-asị nwanne m independence gịnị independence. Just test it out, and you'll see that the average.
Exactly. They're not happy.
Right. Come out. Yeah, come out. He also Nimeya. You got home that the Igbo diaspora experience na ala bekee compared to ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Aga m esi that ndị nọ n'ụlọ na vuru the Igbo perspective n'elu karịa ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Because ndị nọ n'ụlọ ha na-agba mbọ, ha na-agbalị. Industry, school, they're breaking the ranks. No, however,
but the thing is, like, I guess because they're focusing on like that, I guess the pride in a way.
Yes. So yeah, I was gonna get there. So actually, I think the hustle, mbambo, ndi Igbo na menolo karị anyị nwa n'ala bekee kama the pride aspects. Isi n'ime onwe gị si abụ m onye Igbo, aga m ele azụ. Ebe ọbụla nwa ga-ama ndị nọ n'ala bekee na buru mantle karịa ndị nọ n'ụlọ because anyị nwe nọ n'ala bekee is a melting pot. Ndị chọmchọm nọ ya, ndị Spanish nọ ya, ndị elu ndị ala nọ ya. So you see that the Igbos here anyị buru ihe ndị Igbo n'obi n'ihi na nne na nna anyị ọtụtụ n'ime ha kụjiri si Lebanese culture etc. N'ime ya we're also combating with the other groups that are here in the diaspora. In the Nigeria, it's their fellow black men they're seeing.
That's true.
And other ethnic groups.
Like,
So Hana, so the
everybody's black. Or everybody's African.
Yeah. So
there's no differentiation.
Gila also learn. You can say, oh yeah, Hanile Buchindoji. Kama also Hana Bindo DJ because they have their nationalities of cultures. But Nala Beke is a melting pot. So Igbo, we're taking it as something because all the chef from India.
Yeah.
So I think Igbo Nala Beke Anavuria more carry than Indian no Naija on that aspect.
That's true.
Yes, that aspect. But ultimately you see that the night if we come back I have uku Igbo for a second. Give Lochi Ebe Nigeria, you'll see that the Nigerian perspective of carrying the mantle is supersedes anything Nigeria is doing. Oh, in the bekee, maybe even in Europe, in the mega aha Nigeria weishi. If not, the Nigerian identity got it for Kembe. Because there's too many aspects in Nigeria that are happening. There are more cons than pros.
Yeah.
There are more cons than pros. Every day we see it. Abus also did now, the unaliving until that from the very different aspects of the fortunate religious actions, but it's also the way people are living, their livelihood, right? And you see that now. It's Indinonga are the ones that are making it popular. That's why in Nigeria now, the Obodo de no shit Nigeria, how go for PR in DC. They have lobbyists in DC. They not make PR. Imeka in Wanile le Nigeria Danya Diche Kare Nke Hama. They want them to see from a different lens.
So
yeah,
I don't mean to. So we have
shifting gears. Something lighter.
Shifting gears a little bit. So this I guess I'm saying this podcast is sponsored by.
What's in your hands?
Name it in Igbo.
What name it in what?
Name it in Igbo.
And I
mentioned this card. Have we mentioned it? I'm not even sure. But this is just that we've officially launched.
Yes.
Our card game.
Official.
called Nibini
Are
Nibo.
you ready?
So if you guys follow us on all the social media
Yeah.
accounts like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you probably have seen us do one of these segments where we quiz each other and name items in Igbo.
Yes.
So now we have one where it's pretty
Official.
much a
Official.
product in its own
Package.
now,
Ready to
where
go.
you guys can have
Shipping
a
anywhere.
copy in your home.
Uh-huh.
You can bring it to, it's summer is here.
Yes.
You can bring it to the
I know that
cookouts,
G.
if they still exist.
Oh yeah, right.
You can bring it
Who's
to
on the grill? We know not grill,
you
man.
can bring it to the cookouts, you
Right.
can bring it to the house
That's
parties, the
right.
game nights,
Yeah.
family time.
Talk about
We
it.
have 9 categories.
9 categories.
And let me even mention, so each category has its own color.
Mm-hmm.
So we have family. Family is pink, and we have a guide as well to help you, even just with the pronunciation and everything.
Yep.
We have family, household items, places, holidays and special days, animal, food and drinks, body
Categories.
parts, colors, and common phrases. That's another one we have that's even has become its own thing now, which is common phrases. So maybe in the near future that we'll have a deck that's just common phrases.
There you go.
Yeah. So and also we have and also, if you're thinking, wait, I don't know how to pronunciate the words.
Okay.
So we even have a guide right there to
Wow.
help you with pronouncing the word. For example, this is parent.
That's
Parent is
right.
ninana. And over there, we show you how to enunciate it.
It's wire.
Na na.
Mm-hmm.
To make it easy. Because we know, Igbo, it's not the easiest,
It's
but
total
it's
language.
possible.
Yes, it is.
So and this definitely helps break it down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
And
you can
Kukanka
purchase
and
this you can go to igbotabletalks.com
That's right.
to get a copy.
And Yamina sign on Instagram, TikTok. You will see the link in the bio.
Yep. So right now we're shipping to all the US states and Canada.
Ebonile.
So back to what we were talking about.
So
right? I'll say even just the card game. This is one of those things where like even the Igbos in diaspora,
exactly.
They want to learn the language. They're having their kids watch the YouTube channels to learn how to speak Igbo. Like they have the books, So this is another way of also like just filling that gap as well because people are they are identifying more with who they are, their who their parents are.
That's right.
And they just want to continue that. And for them, they're like, if I don't speak it, but I'll try and learn. I'll try and have my kids learn.
Always
And even follow us. We have people they're not even Igbo. They're either married to an Igbo person, they're dating an Igbo person, and you can see that Igbo person or that Nigerian has transferred
the power is in them too. They're like, yep.
Like into them, and they're now like, yeah, I must learn the language too. Yeah, we spend all the time. And honestly, shout out to you guys. Like,
the family is here for you all too. There's no exclusion in the Igbo, man.
Everyone is welcome.
So you can come on.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. So Ima, the Igbo table talks name and Igbo aspect, the card, right? Dikekuru, it is an example. Otu ndị Igbo n'ala bekee na avurumatu.
Yeah.
Because it's we're in a space where we are around other nationalities. So on a make I say, let's highlight and place emphasis Nelu in Daimbo.
So yeah, seriously, I see so many because like when you're and I love the thing where algorithm can be funny sometimes, but what I like about it is that we get to see so many Nigerians making a difference. So many videos of people like that have like cooking classes, that have cultural dances. And I just saw this reel the other day. This guy was showing he was in Houston.
Okay.
And it has one of the biggest Catholic churches, and that Catholic church has like the school. Like they have I saw that. I'm like, wow, like people are
coming plaque. People, Catholic church and everything.
People are doing it big. People are really doing it. They're because the thing is like, and it's not even a thing of because we're really good Nigerians. We are good at assimilating. That's for sure.
Anyhow,
we know how to
you got my city. We know
I say doing very well, but it's really nice seeing them now want to stand out. And yeah.
And ima otu here ndị Igbo specifically na vuru n'azụ ebe ọbụla ha na-aga ha na-agba mbọ ebe ọbụla ha na-aga ha tụlite isi mee ihe ha nwere ike ime nke ga mee ka ndị mmadụ masị ha nọ ya, and ha nọ ya abụọ imebisi ihe or imema to even enhance.
Yeah.
You see, so and it also falls to the Nigerian perspective as well too. So yeah.